Cat's revenge. My uncle's old classmate next door had an evil thing a while ago. And after my uncle told us about it, everyone felt chilled and creepy. My uncle's classmate's nickname is Lao Ping. And he has just retired after the age of 60s. It stands to reason that you can live at home for a long time and fully enjoy the happy life of Sunset Red. But on a dull morning, Lao Ping suddenly went straight to the kitchen after getting up. Lao Ping's daughter-in-law was quite surprised when she saw this, and said that Lao Ping must go to the toilet first when she opens her eyes every day. Why did she go to the kitchen today? Could it be that her conscience found out that she wanted to make breakfast for our mother and son? Lao Ping's daughter-in-law was lying in the quilt and secretly speculating, when she suddenly saw Lao Ping's eyes staring, rushing to him with a kitchen knife, and shouting, "I'm not afraid of you. I'll hack you to death. Come on. Come on." Lao Ping's daughter-in-law was so frightened that her liver and gallbladder were split. Her hair stood up, she turned over and got out of bed, and called out to her son while crawling. Lao Ping's son opened the door sleepily and looked at it, and he was also frightened. It wasn't until my dad jumped in front of him waving the menu that he remembered to pull and dodge. During the pull, Lao Ping's son was surprised to find that his father was so powerful that he did not look like an old man in his 60s at all, so that he was almost hit by his father's kitchen knife several times. But Lao Ping's son is a young man in the prime of life, and after a lot of effort, he finally hugged Lao Ping firmly. And his daughter-in-law caught up with him in a few steps, and threw a big slap on Lao Ping's face. Only heard Lao Ping's strange scream, and then fainted. The story behind is told by Lao Ping himself after he woke up. He said that he got up as usual that morning, and was about to go to the toilet after getting dressed and going to the ground, when he saw a flower in front of him, and suddenly saw that the house was full of black cats. These black cats bared their teeth and cracked their eyes, staring at Lao Ping with a pair of big yellow amber eyes, raising their tails and claws, as if they were about to pounce on him in the next second. Lao Ping was so frightened that his soul was scattered. But when he saw those big yellow amber eyes, he understood everything in an instant. That was when Lao Ping had just started working. That day, he was on night duty with a few young men. And when he was bored, sleepy and tired, Lao Ping accidentally captured a fat and sturdy big black cat. As soon as a few people put it together, they simply killed and skinned the cat and had a hearty and delicious supper. A few people who hit it off found wire to tie the cat's limbs firmly. And then Lao Ping found the menu from the canteen of the unit, poured cold water and grinded it quickly. In the meantime, the black cat kept shivering and making a whine wail, until Lao Ping walked up to it with a sharp blade in his hand. The cat suddenly stopped barking or moving, and only looked at Lao Ping motionless with a pair of big yellow eyes. And his eyes were cold and cold, which made Lao Ping's heart cold. However, Lao Ping's blood and qi at that time did not know the severity, and he just thought about stewing cat meat and ate it. He picked up the knife in his hand, brandished the kitchen knife, and anviled the black cat's head with one fell swoop. The black cat let out a terrible howl, and the terrifying scene of blood splashing made several people present unforgettable for life. When cleaning up the internal organs, Lao Ping found that the black cat was already pregnant, and several kittens in the womb had just formed. When stewing cat meat to clean the battlefield, Lao Ping caught a glimpse of the black cat's beheaded head, and the yellow eyes stared at him, looking as if the black cat was still alive. Decades have passed in the blink of an eye, and Lao Ping has forgotten this dusty past. It's just that over the years, Lao Ping has heard that one of the young people who slaughtered the black cat together died unexpectedly in the 90s. And the other died of cancer in the first few years. And the remaining two are also bleak and sick. Now it's finally my turn, and that's what it's trying to do with me. Lao Ping sighed and sighed with emotion. All beings are equal, and cause and effect follow the cycle. The karmic debts and the souls that have been harmed will not be diluted and annihilated by the passage of time. When the hour comes, the retribution is unpleasant.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and put notification on to watch more videos. If you have similar experience as per the story, please comment and let me know. How was your experience?